Excuse me, Delia, would you pass the water, please?
Of course, here you are.
Thanks. Excuse me, Delia, would you pass the water, please?
Here you are.
Arthur addressed the same request twice to Delia. Did you notice any difference in the two versions? Yes, of course you did. If you like, you can pause the video and try to list them. In my experience, people generally provide different answers to these questions, such as rude, polite, order, request, yell, facial expression, louder voice, smile, body language, angry face, and so on. Sometimes they enter the answers in two columns labeled Case 1 and Case 2. But the best criteria is this: yell, facial expression, voice, body language, angry face. Rude, polite, order, request. Why? The first column presents the cause, the tools used to achieve a result. The second column states the result we can achieve by using the tools listed in the first one. Fine, but what does this have to do with conflict management? Stay with me. Whenever we send a message, it is made up of two separate layers, one being the so-called content layer and the other being the relationship layer. The content layer is roughly what we say, the words we use to send our message. In our case, would you pass the water, please? The relationship layer is roughly how we say it, tone of voice, facial expression, and body language. We needed to provide the listener with information about the kind of relationship we are in. Do you think I am on a higher or lower level than yours? Are we on the same page on this? Now, the two layers can be mutually consistent, as in, I love you, each one reinforcing the message. Or they can take separate paths, as in, fuck you! In this case, you need to choose which one to believe, content or relationship. Unless you are Sheldon Cooper or a Vulcanian, you will probably choose the relationship layer. Why? Because it is way too easy to lie with words and far more difficult to do so with body language. Hence, we go with the relationship. That stated, let's consider the question in your mind. What does this have in common with conflict? Well, a disagreement in content is a divergence of opinions. A disagreement in relationship is a conflict. That's why Delia felt attacked by Arthur. They were disagreeing on their relationship. Now, a contrast means that we are on the same page in our relationship but have different opinions on something like, for instance, the color of my backdrop. We can express this even roughly, but at the end of the day, we're fine, though we don't agree on the color. Who cares? Our relationship is more important. On the other hand, being in a conflict basically means that no matter the actual color of my backdrop, our true goal is to somehow prevail on the other side. So, whatever color you say will be the wrong one. Bottom line, it is good to have diverging opinion in an organization. People express their opinion and at the end of the day, each can learn from the other. Instead, conflict is bad because it is a fight to prevail over the other person.